Let's now shift our attention to what is happening in the war in Ukraine, where after the fall of Severodonetsk, the Russian forces are now fighting to achieve one of their strategic objectives in eastern Ukraine. And that is Severodonetsk's twin city Lysychansk, which has now emerged as the new focus of this war. Moscow's campaign involves seizing the eastern province of Luhansk and Donetsk, together known as the Donbas region. And the Moscow-backed separatists are now pushing into Lysychansk. It is the last major city that is still held by the Ukrainian troops in the eastern Luhansk province. The Russian forces used artillery to try and cut off Lysychansk. Now, the Russian missiles also struck the central city of Cherkasy. Until now, the city had been largely untouched by bombardment. Reportedly, at least one person has been killed and 5 others were wounded. Russia also launched new missile attacks on Ukraine's second biggest city, Kharkiv. Late on Saturday, Russian rockets struck a residential area, causing damage to residential properties and a hospital. Now, the rockets were launched from Russia's Belgorod region. No deaths have been reported so far, and 2 people have been hospitalized with injuries. 2 residents were trapped under the debris, and they were rescued by the emergency services at the hospital as the staff there cleared up the debris after a shell landed in the X-ray lab. The head of the hospital's surgery ward said that it was the 4th strike to hit the vicinity, but the first one to actually hit the hospital. The hospital in Kharkiv suffered heavy bombardment right from the very beginning of the Russian invasion. Much of the city's 1.5 million population has in fact fled from the city. And this is what the city now looks like, completely bombed out, having been turned into a scene of desolation.
Району міста Белгород Російської Федерації, Московської Орди, було 3 виходи ракети. Візуально ми в місті наблюдали ці виходи. Як мінімум 1 ракета прилетіла в будинок, який знаходиться за мене за спиною. Це 7-квартирний двоповерховий.
Це була реактивна система залпового вогню, ураган, начинений бойовими елементами, касетами, який, і на жаль, і на щастя, що він не розкрився, а просто ударився об кришу і спрацював одним вибухом на криші.
Now, in its fight against Russia, Ukraine has self-started networks of donors and volunteers. Tech-savvy systems are converting millions of dollars in donations into swift deliveries of war gear direct to the battlefields. The effort is to help keep Ukraine in the fight at this very critical juncture of the Russian invasion.
Ми закриваємо основні напрямки – це зв'язок, захищений обов'язково цифровий зв'язок, бо це дуже важливо зараз для управління підрозділами. Ми закриваємо напрямок коригування арти, це такий один із самих великих напрямків, бо це і квадрокоптери, і інші безпілотники, і великі БПЛА, типу байрактарів. І оптика спостережна, це біноклі з кутомірними сітками, все, коротше, таке військового призначення.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.